reality marble. Forbidden magecraft. In principle, it establishes a materialized inner world with a set of rules and functions that streamlines a process or autonomously performs tasks of varying complexities. But in effect, it's a person's inner projection given form.
That's right. Welcome to hell. This should be all the answer you need about my purpose.
What do you mean?
What? Is the imagery not obvious? A barren wasteland covered in fog, only massive gears present? My inner world is that of a soulless machine, built so efficiently, it will never break down.
You call it Unlimited Blade Works.
Oh, that's why we're called that.
What is this place's purpose, Archer?
In essence, it automatically stores the blueprints of everything I see with the aspect of being a sword and prepares it, making it always available to me.
Ah, so literally Unlimited Blade Works then.
I love this. I love this whole thing. This is mine now.
I did too once. Then I got a clue you should try it.
Is this your noble phantasm then, Archer?
Really complicated question. Let's just say yes and pretend that yes, because it might as well be, but acknowledge that also no. The thing is, it's just a skill I happen to have. I don't possess any legend worth crystallizing as a noble phantasm.
Ever since you became a turncoat, you've been a wellspring of information. Practically a wikia.
I guess I'm passionate about my craft. Except the overwhelming existential dread part of the craft. Besides, Reed and Saber, being here with you two in unfamiliar waters. I guess talking to you like this
Is what?
I don't know, it's stupid. Everyone die!
If our hunch is right, I know exactly how this place works. I want that sword. I want that sword and that! And I want that! I want everything here!
Hey, stop that! Stop learning Unlimited Blade Works! I am right here!
Everyone keep your eyes peeled. He's an archer, so he's probably taking up a long-range position.
Unhand my master!
Archer! If you keep this up, I'm going to seriously reconsider making a new contract with you!
Go to sleep.
Archer, where do you think you're going?
Well, I was going to kamikaze everyone here, but then Nightwing over there started stealing my magic. I'm running low on mana, and I'm not super keen on getting caught in any situation where you have enough cover to use your noble phantasm.
Unhand Reen!
Oh, let me think about that. No. How about I don't unhand Reen? We're in some backwards world where Reen and Shirou form some weird romantic dynamic. And not only that, but you and Reen are not only master and servant, but also, you are...
I think we all know what this is.
Yeah, well, that's that. So if I have her, I'm safe. If you want her back, meet me at the Einsburn Castle tomorrow, and be prepared to fight alone. Hopefully this fight goes better than my last one there.
You don't have a master. How are you gonna stay alive?
Independent action, baby. I'm an independent servant who don't need no master. I just called myself baby. What the fuck did I just do?
Fine. We'll meet there and put an end to this.
Sweet.
Hey! If it isn't the returning heroes!
No, Saber, he actually helped us. He's a good... neutral guy now.
Looks like this story had a happy ending.
Archer knocked out Reen and is holding her hostage so that he might kill Shirou.
And there's the upsetting sequel. Man, our lives suck, huh? Being a hero's the worst.
Lancer, would you aid us in our rescue attempt?
Helping you to find the young lady? Nah, not really. My master commanded me to do that one thing to take care of Castor. So I'm off the hook.
We appreciate it. Thank you for your help.
Thought about it. My master can blow himself. I'm in.
Wicked! All aboard the USS Servant Friends! I tried, I'm tired.
The attempt is appreciated.
I see you're awake. Have a bad dream?
Yeah! I had a dream where my best friend tried to kill my boyfriend and girlfriend, then knocked me out because he's an epic nerdoid. It was devastating!
Here it comes.
Do you know how long it takes me to genuinely open up to anyone, you jackass? I finally feel happy with a group of mostly romantic partners and friends, and you decide to go all Anakin Skywalker on me!
Let's cut to the chase, Reen. When did you figure it out?
I had a feeling after Ryder died. I knew for sure when Shirou projected Kansho and Bakuya.
That far back. And you never called me on it.
I thought you must have a good reason, and I was respecting your privacy. Again, didn't expect you to swing to the dark side. So what now? Oh, that worked, you stopped. So what now, Archer? Kill Shirou? You know that's not gonna do anything to fix your problem, right?
Yeah.
So you're just doing it because there's a 0.1% chance it might do something? That's a pretty Shirou way to handle things, Archer.
How unusual for the fly to welcome the spider into its home. How unexpected.
Oh shit, it's you.
It's about time I found some other mongrels for Shinji to play with. Oh shit, it's you.
Check it out, Reen. Now look who's the better mage. I also acquired my own archer, but mine's a superior breed entirely.
Shinji, if you ever use the word breed in regard to me again, I'm going to snap your neck.
Hands off the merchandise. Don't make me kill you, Shinji Mato.
Oh, no, please do.
Sorry, did you just tell me what to do, Archer?
Is that a problem?
No, sorry, best friend, buddy pal, Gilgamesh. I meant Archer, not Archer.
Archer, huh?
So an archer.
Archer?
Archer.
Once I'm finished with Shirou Emiya, then you can have Reen.
What?
I won't be in any position to stop you anyways.
Do you have any idea what he'll do to me?
I'm banking on what you'll do to him.
A deal where I just have to sit back and wait for the prize to come to me? Well, that's my kind of deal.
Quite the intrepid master you have there, Gilgamesh.
Unless I give you explicit permission, you glassware mutt, do not open your vexatious mouth in my direction ever again.
Do you hear that, Reen? The deal's all set. Looks like everything's coming up, Shinji. I'll admit, my plan had some speed bumps, but now everything's falling into place. You like smart guys, right? I bet you find me pretty hot now that I'm a full-blown mastermind, puppet mastering the war.
Please just kill me.
Faker.
What did you just call me?
Wanna do something about it, faker?
Ooh, don't let him make you on, Archer. You're better than that.
That's right, you walk away.
So you've arrived. Shirou Emiya and Reen's Saber servant.
And me, Lancer Mario.
You decided to come help? I'm starting to think you were summoned by the wrong person.
No, the thing there is, I was summoned by the right person. But like many Irish heroes, I found myself changing hands pretty fast. Like I keep saying, hero stuff sucks.
Lancer, go find Reen.
You sure about that, kiddo? I could end this right now. One quick Abe Bolgan, he is out of here.
We don't want to kill him.
Yes, we do?
No, we don't.
I guess we don't.
Nobody gonna fill me in on... All right, fine. I'll go find the little lady. Hey, keep your guard up. Don't let that guy drag you down to his level, all right?
I intend to pull myself down to his level. Then take that level, shatter it, and pull us both down to my level.
More things I don't understand.
Just go, Lancer!
Now that Tweedle's spear has taken off, let's get down to it. I surmise you already know what the situation is.
Shirou told me the gist on the way over. Archer, you're a heroic spirit summoned from the future, aren't you? Heroic spirits are recorded upon their deaths, and their spirit origins are stored outside the reach of time and space. You are someone familiar with this time, familiar with us. It's hard to conceive of a heroic spirit from the future because the modern age makes it difficult for one to be properly produced. Reliance on technology, the almost complete obliteration of mystery, and the age of information all work against the concept of a hero.
I'm getting the sense he didn't tell you the full story.
What? Shirou,
I thought it'd be more dramatic. And I want to hear him say it. Reen and I both haven't been able to choke out the words, but...
Let me be clear. I didn't overcome the tribulations necessary to become a heroic spirit. I suck, you see. I'm just the worst. So to deal with my being just the biggest piece of garbage on the face of the earth, I made a contract with Alaya directly.
And became a counter-guardian. That's why you have no noble phantasm!
What's a counter-guardian?
Yes. To save people, to save everyone, I became a counter-guardian. I idealistically believed it would grant me the power to protect everyone in front of me. And by making the contract, I properly constructed unlimited blade works. However, it turns out when you sell your soul to the spirit of mankind, all you're really doing is signing up for infinite public service for the rest of eternity.
Going kinda high concept. What's a counter-guardian?
Notice how there's no World War III? That's what a counter-guardian is. Those pledged to the spirit of mankind who appear when it's going to destroy itself. We stop it by killing everything related to the problem. And can I stress, mankind does this a lot. It may not seem like it to you, but it's a constant problem. My entire life is poof, kill some terrorists. Poof, murder a royal family. Poof, kill President Dwayne Johnson. Poof, kill that guy. Poof, kill that dog. Poof, 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 poof. I wouldn't be shocked if there was another me out there at this very second killing someone walking their dog who didn't realize that they were going to butterfly effect the world into oblivion.
So, counter-guardians are... heroic spirits.
All counter-guardians are heroic spirits. Not all heroic spirits are counter-guardians.
Okay. All right. Should I be taking notes?
So you've grown tired of it then? You've had to kill and kill for what seems to you like an eternity. And you want to win the war, to wish for an end.
You really should have told her.
Told me what?
Tell me, Shirou, when did you first realize it? I get Reen noticing, but you?
I guess you wouldn't have realized after all. It all started with Hiroshima.
That is not the answer I was expecting.
The first clue was after Berserker. We walked around, then I'm pretty sure that a tiny Godzilla showed up with a tiny girl, and Archer Hiroshima'd us.
I don't know what Hiroshima is. I guess the Grail doesn't deem it relevant information for a servant.
I don't understand.
I guess the Grail doesn't deem it relevant information for a servant. That's what you said, right? The Grail provides information to avoid culture shock and adapt to the modern world, including language, modern taboos, etc.
You are Jeanne d'Arc.
Do I look remotely French to you?
If not for the Grail, I'd have no idea what French even means.
But it doesn't tell them everything, including world wars. It could have just been World War I, to be fair. But then when you mention something to Saber...
A tool like a heroic spirit is like a Graf Zeppelin.
I have no idea what you just said, but I demand you take it back!
Oh, I see.
So that meant all recent wars were, for one reason or another, determined by the Grail to not be necessary to the operation of a servant in this war.
So that's what Reen picked up on.
Then we're dealing with the servant feminazi, the worst kind of Nazi.
There is no worst kind of Nazi, Rin. All Nazis are the worst Nazis.
You probably didn't notice, and neither would I if I hadn't seen it from the outside.
Got a Hitler question for you, Shirou.
But your mindset is defined by a horrible tragedy that shaped who you are. So, when you talk about difficult subjects, or things with a huge scale...
Let's say that right before his death, knowing everything that Adolf Hitler had done, he got a chance to talk to himself in his formative years.
And that particular habit set you apart from the other servants. You didn't consider that the other servants wouldn't have that knowledge. You assumed they would, and freely spoke about things that you remembered learning in your own lifetime.
That's awfully observant of you.
Add in that I constantly got mental flashes whenever you exerted large amounts of magical energy, the fact that you knew where Lancer and Berserker would strike, you knew Kuzuki was a master, but not his real name, and you possessed a one-of-a-kind pendant from Reen that I had the only existing copy of. The evidence piled up once we realized that you were from the future.
Funny that you put so much thought into me, but never paid enough attention to Saber to figure her out. How like Shirou Emiya to be so self-absorbed.
Hey, I respect your privacy. Like a gentleman?
No, he's right. I think it's time you learn who I am, Shirou.
Thank God! I have wanted to know so badly!
Shirou, when I was a young girl, I was faced with a sword of selection called Caliburn. Whomever pulled it from the stone was fated to rule Britain as its once and future king. I rose to the challenge and claimed it.
Hold the phone. You're King Arthur?
Yes, King Arthur.
Not like Guinevere summoned to act like
King Arthur.
Queen Arthur.
King Arthur. Remember that thing about the sword and gender I told you a long time ago?
Well then, so I guess descriptions of you were embellished.
You'll find most historic accounts of famous people veered toward depicting them as 30-something-year-old white men.
Okay, I'm gonna have to process this, but I'm accepting it as we go.
I have regrets about how my reign ended, so I wish to use the Grail to confront the Sword of Selection again and pass it over, allowing for a greater king who wouldn't lead Britain to its destruction.
You know it's still there, right? It's on the map. It's not destroyed, it just kept going. It's got Doctor Who now.
Oh, you have a wish to rewrite your foolish origins, Saber? How quaint.
Don't you start! This is different! I led a country to its demise!
And I've killed enough people to fill a country.
I killed my son!
I killed Kennedy.
We do what?
You heard me. I killed Kennedy. I even found I was responsible for celebrity deaths that had devastated me in life.
Wait, even?
Yes, even that one you're thinking of right now. That one you really liked.
No! But for why?
Whatever. Now is that all? Was Hitler my great slip-up? That was weird to say.
Actually, no. The smoking gun was something far more obvious.
Oh?
When you saved me from Castor.
Prepare to feel the unbridled wrath of Shirou fucking Emiya!
Ah.
Yeah.
I thought you didn't hear that.
Well, I did. Thought I heard you wrong.
Embarrassing.
Honestly, I understand getting carried away when facing a villain.
I guess now that I know how I dug my own grave, I'd better put myself in it.
Say it.
There's no point.
Do what I say. I want to hear it from you.
Oh? Fine. Then look into this broken mirror. I am the end result of the dream Kiritsugu left behind. The counter-guardian and the de facto heroic spirit. Shirou fucking Emiya. But FYI, I don't do Shirou, I go by Emiya, and the Emiya is in all caps.
Why?
Just is. My name, my choice.
So it's not Emiya, it's Emiya!
I don't care that it's dumb, it's how it is.
How weird. Shirou Emiya overcommitting to something pointlessly.
Oh, hey, you want something to commit to? Actually kill yourself. The actually is important, I think.
All right, little runestone. Seek out the greatest source of sass in the building.
You know what I've always loved about us, Reen?
I earnestly don't know what to say to you. I want to say something sarcastic, but I don't think you understand sarcasm.
I've always loved what good friends we are. What totally perfect, good, best friends we are.
I lived for years afraid of accidentally ending up alone in a room with you. You're that guy.
Oh, you. You know I like it when girls play hard to get, don't you?
I want to kill myself. I'm about to vomit. If I throw up, you're not going to stop, are you?
That's it, baby. Don't break character for me.
Calm your dick, McRoche. Read the damn room.
If you kill him, you can do whatever you want to me.
Surprisingly, not the first time I've ever heard that. Let's get you out of here and back to your harem. Is harem correct?
I will accept harem.
O Lord, thou hast opened my eyes and delivered unto me my salvation.
Was that Kirei?
You know Kirei! He's your master, isn't he?
For what I have taken from the father, soon shall I take from the daughter.
Did I actually guess right when you said they were the worst? That's disappointing.
Excuse me, Reen. You should be happier to see your teacher.
Kirei, I'd be happy to see you if you weren't such a hangnail.
Reen, perhaps we show gratitude to the man about to untie you.
Kirei? I don't believe for a second you're about to try to save me.
Reen, if your father had this kind of awareness, perhaps he'd still be alive.
My father?
When I was about to betray him, he trusted me entirely. In fact, he provided the dagger I used to stab him in the back.
The Azoth dagger? The same one you gave me? You sick freak!
What sweet words. Be they from the mouth of a Tohsaka or an Emiya, they still dance upon thy tongue so delightfully. But time is of the essence. Lancer, kill her.
Hey, priest, didn't you say I could?
You could have the body.
Hot dog!
Oh my god, you're disgusting!
Hey, so here's this. You killed Bizette, took me from her, weakened me because we're incompatible, used one command seal to prevent me from killing you, one to force me to flee any battle where I reveal my identity, one to force me to call myself Mario, first name Mario, last name Mario, when asked my name for some inane reason, and now you're trying to have me murder defenseless young women? No offense, Reen.
No, this is great. Keep going. I'm into this.
For most servants, that'd be the end of their contract. But you have a billion spare fucking command seals for some reason, so from now on, if you want me to comply, you're gonna have to burn a seal. Leave the castle? Burn a seal. Spy on people? Burn a seal. Not walk around loudly nude in your church? Burn a seal. Not kill you in your sleep? Burn a goddamn seal. You wanna have a servant, you better get ready to stop and start a hell of a lot.
Well, I'm sad to hear I'll have to burn one more of these. You are a fan of limericks, aren't you, Lancer?
Yeah, 'cause you used another command seal to command me to compulsively put things in a limerick.
Allow me to try my hand. I once knew a servant in blue, one who did choose to refuse.
Bad rhyme.
He thought me on guard, that he held all the cards. But my servants were not one, but two.
The blonde servant.
Pierce your heart and kill yourself, Lancer.
Huh? You were seeing another servant?
Lancer! No! You were the best thing about today!
Go ahead. Do it.
Archer, this is ridiculous. You've been recorded outside space and time. Killing yourself here will do nothing to affect you.
Maybe. But if that version of my spirit is so thoroughly broken that it can't even conceive of being a hero,
Then nothing will happen. You're literally just hoping against hope that this works despite all logic saying it won't.
and it is exactly that kind of thinking that got me here, and exactly why I have to end it.
What? Are you even listening to me?
Archer, when you stood here staring at the blade before you, what choice did you make?
Oh, I never did this.
Oh, was your war different? I'm guessing it changed after the Berserker fight? Otherwise, you'd have been more careful about the World War II stuff?
Indeed. In my war, everything was mostly the same at the start. Except that Reen's archer was terribly injured by Saber that first night because I didn't use a command seal to stop her. He was injured, so he didn't aid in the fight with Berserker, and I was terribly wounded. I became almost suicidal in my efforts to protect Saber, who I grew to love.
Wait, what? With Tiger Mom?
You are my son!
Ryder fell first.
And you never learned her name.
That's right. She was defeated by Saber's Excalibur while riding an enslaved Pegasus.
It must be a strong sword then.
It has a whole massive fortress-destroying beam of light that incinerates matter sort of deal.
Was the past just like anime? Was history just anime? Is the present anime?
Then Archer fell to Berserker to help us escape. He left me with the words that I should always imagine myself at my strongest. And so when I needed strength, I imagined him. I admired him. Because I'm insanely problematic. One day I looked into the mirror and went, "Oh, cool! There it is! There it is! Neat." The next I looked into that same mirror and cried. Metaphorically, the survivor's guilt makes actual crying hard. You'll notice I've never done it.
So that's how you knew Berserker's God Hand Noble Phantasm, and his immunity to most wounds.
Soon after, Castor appeared to us. It was our first time meeting her. She was instantly killed after demanding Saber in exchange for Taiga's life. In our situation, though, there were no water golems or busts. She was desperate. Her master and assassin had been killed. without ever having met us to begin with. We'd later find out that the teacher Kazuki Yamashiro was murdered at the temple, where there was also a massive amount of mana stockpiled, so I eventually put the pieces together. I took a shot in the dark with Caster here, and she unknowingly confirmed her identity for me.
I see.
Then Lancer died.
Did I defeat him?
So Lancer died, and after some complications we don't need to worry about, we reached the Grail. I failed to protect you, or to win your heart, Saber. But in the end, you were forced to reject the Grail, all the same.
I would never! It is my holy mission to seek the Grail.
When you see it, you'll understand. Trust me.
And not once were you told you were wrong or that your dream was stupid. You continued on alone, uninhibited. No crazy existential nightmares throwing silver swords at you!
But I wish someone had. I've become nothing more than a means to kill. I tried desperately to protect everyone, but my ideals warped, and I became a thing that only kills everything in front of me. The ideal hero of justice. A mere machine serving its function. Did you know I saved the world when I was alive, and then got blamed for the conflict and was executed? Like, to death. So how about we stop with this long overdue exposition and get to the you stabbing yourself for my amusement part?
Archer, you say you loved me.
And I still do, in a way. But there's nothing I can do for you like this. Plus, I guess you're into girls. Should have seen that coming with Guinevere.
I'm into people.
Who all happen to be girls. Our life has no value, Shirou Emiya. You can live as a regular human, burdened by your failure to achieve the ideal in front of you. You can pursue me, and succeed in becoming this ideal, but in the end you will carry the same resentment I do. Or you can kill yourself, now, and put an end to it all. Your future's nothing but misery.
But like, this me wouldn't become a counter-guardian, since this instance of you is already recorded as a heroic spirit. So Alaya has no need to ask this version of me to do you.
And you die in a nuclear power plant. Congratulations. Kill yourself, how about?
A power plant?
Look, I like talking, we know that. I'm a many-words boy. But even I'm getting tired of writing my autobiography for you. Take that sword, do yourself a stab, and end it!
Shirou, no!
So we have our answer.
No.
Come again?
No.
Why no, exactly?
I don't want to.
I present you with a mountain of exposition. Outline the impossibility of your dream. And you just say, I don't want to. I'm just gonna kill you. Fuck this. Fuck it. It'll make me feel better.
What a waste. He was a remarkable servant, despite his overburdened sense of fair play and being a good person.
You just hate good men, don't you?
You should be more concerned for your own life at this moment, Reen.
Get your hands off me, you perverted priest!
Don't flatter yourself. I lust only for murder. Also God. Yes, Scooby. Do you see a girl? Oh.
Battle continuation, bitch. You know, it's not all that uncommon in stories from my time for the hero to take his killer with him.
Lancer! How in God's name?
Yorokobe, Kirei. I'm just gonna take a quick nap.
Hey, priest! What's wrong? Feeling kinda dead? Talk now, huh? Who's the big tough muscle man of God now that your heart doesn't work?
Shinji, what are you doing? He helped you!
Yeah, but it turns out he had 2 servants to give me. Stupid priest, you swindled me! Now where were we? Oh yeah.
Why?
You know what I love about us, Reen? We always know exactly what the other wants. I wonder if you can tell me, Reen, what do you think I want? Right now, at this very moment.
Just do it! Just kill me! Anything to...
What are you looking at?
I finished my nap.
How do you keep getting up?
Battle continuation, bitch.
Yeah? Well, I'm gonna get my best friend Gilgamesh, and he's gonna come in here and stab you 1,000,000,000 times.
About that, do you actually have command seals?
What in the world is a command seal?
That's what I thought.
Please, I bruise easily.
Made you flinch.
I'm immortally wounded!
All right, little lady. Come on. Time to get up.
Thanks, Lancer. You actually just dealt with the two people I hate most in the world. I'm not kidding. You're kind of a god to me right now.
Coolio, God's gonna fall down now.
Lancer! What about battle continuation, bitch?
Battle's over. Nothing to continue. Feels nice.
Hey, Cuckoo-Lane, or how do you say your name properly?
Look, if I know. It's Gaelic. That language didn't make sense in my age. It's got a lot of throat, though, I can tell you that. Now I got a question. Do you actually want to save that dumb archer of yours?
Yeah. He's hard-headed and misguided, and there's probably no saving either of them, but...
Either of them?
Oh, Archer's Shirou from the future?
See, they could have just said that. It's not like I would have cared. Nah, whatever, go on.
I don't think I can save either of them, but I think I can be there for them. Archer screwed up his life, but if someone's there for them to constantly remind them to stay human and not to be a total nerdoid all the time, and to take some of that burden, then I think it's possible.
I have a chance to do things better than you.
Care to repeat that?
I like what you're made of.
I like what you're made of.
Calm down, little lady. I'm like 1,000,000 years old. Now get going.
You're a mage too? You're just everything, huh?
I said, get going. You've got idiots to take care of.
Lancer, dying like this because of Kirei? You deserved better.
What a day. Everyone keeps saying that to me. Oh, just shut up and meet your god.
I'm going to do things better than you.
Care to repeat that with common sense this time?
I'm not someone who regrets things. It's a problem. I just don't. I act before I think, and it gets me into a lot of trouble.
Is this going somewhere?
I've decided you're dumb. Sorry. You might be my future, but I'm going to crush the version of you in front of me and turn you into our past. Your life ended when you reached your hill. I get that. You've waited atop your hill, suffering through your fate, for someone to arrive and show you the way out. I'm not going to wait. I'll withstand all that pain. Even if I never feel like I've made any progress or gained anything, I refuse to lose anything either.
Stop. What don't you get about this? You are me! You will end up where I stand!
I didn't fall in love with Tiger Mom. I have Reen. I've learned to use my magic, and you've seen how things have changed. We're different, and the possibilities at the end of my life are different. Even if my whole life becomes unlimited blade works, mine will be different from yours.
No! Nothing you do will be different. You're a vain, stupid little man who thinks he can bend the world's logic around him to suit his needs.
Takes one to know one. Oh, buddy. Saber, I'm gonna need you to sit this one out. If I don't beat him, it'll be meaningless.
Shirou, he's a servant!
No, Saber. He's a slave.
That's very poetic, but he is a servant. Shirou? Shirou!
Trace.
On. Are you going to try to fight me? For real? I was never really this stupid, was I? Well, why? What's your logic? What's your goal, your method, your reason? Nothing here matters. If you beat me, you end up like me. If you die, your ideals collapse.
You know what? I talk too much.
Whoa.
Here we go.
The episode came to an end. It was made with the help of our friends. Check Patreon. You can help us get on. Next time, the ideal bends. Also, fuck this episode and fuck the constantly animated vein marks on Lancer. I'm gonna go murder Ufotable. Be right back.
Thank you so much to that Lizarf, our current $100 patron at this tier, and thank you to everybody else that made this episode possible. I am so very sorry that this episode took so long to come out. It was just delays, after color correction, after unintended issue coming up, after delays, and we're not happy with how long it took, but we are very happy with the episode. This episode that was definitely mine. It was definitely my indulgent episode that for the past half a decade I've been like, when we get there, this one's for me. Is it talky? It sure is. But this is mine. I got my one is done, and next time we go back to being away goofy. But this one was me sowing my seeds of deceit, yes. Look at all these things we did. Anyways, that's all from me. Thanks everybody. See you guys next time. Gonna go also kill Ufotable. Whoppa!